Everybody, Mark McCrae here, bringing my first tutorial for this channel. Up until now, it's been purely just a channel for showing off my artwork, but I thought I'd start doing some extra stuff just to help people out with maybe some things that they have trouble with, things that maybe just aren't super clear elsewhere. Little tips and tricks, things like that. If you have anything particular that you're looking to have solved and you're not sure how to do it, um, I will gladly go through and do a step-by-step. I'm also going to be doing time lapses of some models. I'll probably also offer the option to have a voiceover. Um, Let me know what kind of content you want to see, and we can go from there. If there's something you want to see modeled, something you want to see UV'd, it can be normal maps, really anything to do with the 3D world. If you want some help on it, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. But for now, today's video is going to be using Encloth to model curtains. Um, Cloth in Maya, for some reason, seems to be something that people really don't think of to utilize properly. I know Marvelous Designer is quite popular, but it's a little more, Marvelous Designer can be a bit complicated, especially for things like curtains and things like that. It's great for making clothing patterns, um, but utilizing the systems in Maya to make very quick and easy things like curtains and pillows and blankets and stuff like that, really, you get some really fantastic results. So my next few videos are going to be basically based around, some of the effects options that we have in Maya. So let's start right out. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the grid because it's just going to get in our way. So we'll grab a plane and let's put it to about 40 divisions and then scale that up. Why is that not? That's funny. Um, about 200 times. Let's get in there. And then let's rotate it, and let's go to our front view and once again turn off that grid. So this is going to be our cloth material. So obviously if we just hit play right now, gravity will just drop that cloth down and we'll get nothing. So we need to set up a system so that we can get the wrinkles that we want. So first thing we're going to do is create a cube here. I'm going to pull it up to the top in the middle and then scale that out to cover the length. Let's duplicate that and drop it down to the bottom there. Press 4 to go into our wireframe mode so we can see everything. Now let's grab it all and delete history and freeze transformations. Then we're going to click on our plane, which will be our cloth, and then go to our effects menu. And the first thing we're going to do is set that as an Encloth. Then we want to grab both of our boxes here. Oh, sorry, we don't need to touch those yet. Excuse me. And then the next thing we want to do is bind this cloth so that it doesn't drop when we hit that play button. So shift select the top vertices and then marquee select that box, go to end constraint and choose point to surface. So that will tie those vertices to that box. Then let's do the same thing with these bottom vertices in that box, and then just hit the G key to repeat that last command. So we got that set. Let's go back to our object mode, shaded view. Now, next thing we need to do is go to our attribute editor. Make sure you're on the Encloth shape, and we want to set the collision flag to be full surface. Change the self collide to 0.1. And then I would also set the bend resistance. Actually, leave it at 0.1 for now, and let's see what happens. Then the very important step is we do not want to hit play down here. Make sure you've got plenty of frames to work with, but do not hit this play button. You want to go to Fields and Solvers and use this interactive playback. Now, so that we can have quick access to it, we're just going to hit Control Shift, click, so that it's on our toolbar, and then let's hit play. So then while that's playing, interactive allows it that we can play with the cloth and make adjustments to it as the simulation is playing out. So we'll bring these in to get that curve that I want, and then let's just pull down to get those nice straight pipe type folds that we want. Let's maybe tighten this up a bit further. Yeah, maybe right about there. And then let's hit stop. We can go to our perspective view, see if we like that, and then hit play again if you want to tighten it up just a bit more. So you can have a good look at what you're doing there. So I like that. I think that's pretty good. And then to get that shape, because maybe you want to make multiple curtains, just simply grab that, copy it, and there's a curtain. Now, of course, you can make small adjustments to this, bring it into ZBrush. One thing that I do like to do is go back to my modeling, go to my edit mesh, and average the vertices on it. And that just gives it a nice smooth by clicking that once. That doesn't completely get rid of our folds. And then, if you want to go back and do more iterations, you want, a few different types of curtains, get those folds a little different for each set. You just keep playing. And then once you've got another set that you like, you do the same thing, copy it off, and there's another curtain. Do that same edit mesh, average vertices to get a bit of a smooth on it. So it's a nice way to get smooth without actually hitting smooth. And then from there, if you want a little bit of thickness, hit Control E. I think if we do 0.01, that's not enough. Let's do, what's 0.1 give us? Where, oh, that's not happening. It is unhappy. Let's delete. Ah, it wants to move on that side instead of using thickness for some reason. But and that way you've got a little bit of thickness, so that if you do want to take it into ZBrush, you can do some nice, back face effect on it. You can of course just leave it as a plane for sculpting in ZBrush. If you want to add extra details to it, you can add your thickness in ZBrush, and that's definitely something I can go over if you like. Oh, we got that reversed by playing with that. But yeah, that's a quick, easy way to get curtains in Maya. Now, sorry, one extra thing before we close this video off. You can also add one into your middle if you want to do a cinch, so like tied back curtains. You basically just do the exact same thing. You just pull it in, move it over, move stuff around. But very important that you have the top and the bottom. If you don't have this bottom one, when you start moving, the loose end will kind of fly all over, and you don't get as much control in your simulation. So make sure you're at least doing the tops and the bottoms to get really good control on your curtains. If you want to add one in the middle to add that cinch for a pulled back curtain, you can do that as well. Hopefully that's very helpful. Thanks so much for watching. please like and subscribe, and let me know if there's any particular videos that you'd like to see in the future. Have a great day.